for 2 weeks.
You on sick risk.
Sick leave.
On bed risk.
Sick leave.
Hey,
I'm with Young on it though.
DNP did not play, did not perform.
Man, I'm here to play. It just I was game time decision. First I was doubtful. Friday, Saturday it was questionable. Today it was probable. So hey, gotta come and perform.
Hey, when your number called, you gotta give it your all. You gotta play it to the end. The only difference between a winner and a loser is a winner plays until he wins. That's by Big Crit.
Okay, then, Lace.
All right, yeah.
All right, let's see you, boy.
What that mean on your shirt, Lace? Tap.
Hey,
talk to me, dog. Talk to me.
Hey, earn not give. That's all I can say about that.
I got you, dog.
All but fair, sad but true.
Yeah.
Oh, one of them.
I earned it.
Oh man, one of them ones, baby.
One of them ones,
man. I got man.
Y'all know what time it is.
We on that Don Julio, act of Julio. Hey,
it's turn,
like,
it's Dolph. Long live Dolph, man.
A lot of energy, man. 1,000%. 1,000%.
That's the
hey,
it's
June 1st. It's June 1st. I hope y'all. I'm getting religious. I hope y'all took y'all communion now. June 1st.
See, I didn't go to church today, but
we know.
Keep your relationship good with God, man. We promote God on this podcast, man.
Always.
I respect every other one, but I ain't Muslim, I ain't Hindu.
I'm Christian.
I respect it all, but hey, I rock with one, man. I rock with one.
That relationship is definitely there. I just couldn't make it this morning.
Yeah, no, I'm confident to say I think that everybody that's working with Realspill 601 is only one.
1,000.
There's only one.
Yeah.
Hey, read a Bible verse a day, man. Hey, walk by faith, walk by the light, not by the dark. Let's get the show started, young.
Yeah. Realspill 601, guys. Episode 10, man. We ain't got the double digits. We got the double digits. Episode 10. Man, got Realspill Phil, man. He in the building, man.
Y'all know how we do it.
There he is.
Every week you gonna get the same guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Ain't no change up over here.
1,000%.
1,000%.
Got my boy, man. D Lace, Straight Lace.
Come on now.
Come on, man. Where he is, where he at?
The real one, man. Come on now.
Mike Lowry, man. There he is.
Smooth criminal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sniper.
No. Hey, on Fortnite, I gotta have that Thule with me.
Okay, yeah. You don't do that. You don't do all that sniping, huh?
Nah. When I play Fortnite, Call of Duty, I don't need no sniper.
Yeah,
I need that AK.
Okay.
Automatic.
Then making her very first appearance, man. I told y'all last episode we got something good for y'all coming. Let's give her a big hand, man. Dominique, aka Dom. We may forget another nickname.
I get a nickname for her.
I guess Straight is over the nicknames.
Yeah.
I will. I can move one. That's some.
That's a little part. The Dom, y'all gonna have to come up.
Yeah. We
gotta come up with something.
We'll figure something out. It just usually come on the fly with that. You know what I'm saying?
For real. When
you try to force it, it don't work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we just gotta figure something out.
Y'all been calling me there for a long time, so I understand.
But yeah. So episode 10, 1st of June, man. How everybody feeling? Everybody good?
Y'all know how first of the month go.
I feel fantastic. Got paid.
Hey, Realspill. Hey, it's gone before it come in, dog.
Before I can even count.
Hey, I feel good. I got paid, man.
Hey, I can't even. You know what I'm saying?
It's gone
It's
before it
already
come
happening,
in, dog.
Like I said, first of the month is always stressful times.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm feeling
It
good.
ain't
You
easy,
start
though.
back school tomorrow, so feeling
Okay,
like
yeah. Come on now. We locked in. We locked
Lock
in.
in, lock in.
This month of June is for growth and locking in and staying focused. You know what I'm saying? First
Yeah.
month of the summer type thing. I know we want to be outside. You can go outside, but remember the main thing. Keep the main thing the main.
Main thing, the
You
main
know what I'm
thing.
saying?
It's getting summertime now. It's getting summertime, getting hot.
Yeah, it's getting hot.
what it
man.
mean? What it mean?
What that mean, straight?
Sundress and
mean?
seersucker.
What you say, dog?
Sundress and seersucker.
There it is.
See, we love a good sundress season. At least I do.
The sundress.
Man, oh man.
Love a
Hey.
good sundress season.
Get that grill hot. See
Get
sundresses,
that grill hot, man. Get
Go on
that
little
grill
vacations. Hey,
Keep the
perfect
main
time.
thing the main thing though. Now,
Hey, that's when the ladies be like hot girl summer now. Hey, you better watch yourself now. Better watch yourself.
okay, I see what's taking you on
Right.
Right.
Yeah, man. We got some topics though, man. I think we should hit the elephant. The most recent, biggest news, man. Diggs, man. Our boy Diggs, Stephon Diggs. NFL receiver, starting NFL receiver, started off with the Minnesota Vikings. Had a good stint with the Vikings. I hated him for one specific play. Moved on to the Bills. Gave, my boy Phil a couple nightmares against his squad. Now he
went to Houston.
Went to Houston. Had him a decent run in Houston. Got hurt though. Now he with the Patriots, 3 year, $65 million deal, seeing about $18 million a year. Before that contract kicked in this offseason, little video came out, man. As you know, him and Cardi B, they're dating. Apparently him and Cardi on a little boat, man. I think that's what Miami, I want to say. That Miami.
It's somewhere in the water.
It's somewhere in the water, right?
It's in the water, man. It's in the water.
That's all I know.
But yeah, boat really full of women, man. Full of women.
The Diggs way, huh?
The Diggs way. Hey, I don't really know too many that can get their girl to say, hey, just me and you and a bunch of women. But
if it's that type of party.
It's only him and his select few males.
Hey, it's not on you. It's not on you. It's in you.
It gotta be in you.
It's not on you. It's in you.
You gotta have that mentality, man.
But a video came out, man. 3 girls. He ended up pulling out a little packet. Producer got it labeled as Tussie, whatever you want to call it, man. We need to look up that definition of what that is. But it's been speculation of whatever that may be. I don't know. I have no idea what that may be. As far as I know, that could have been some candy. You know what I'm saying, Realspill? That could have been some candy, dog.
Right.
But producer, could you play that video for us real quick? Let's check that out, man. Let's check that out.
Like candy.
He's gonna grab his neck.
They all saying daddy, boy.
19 years old.
You gotta be in, dog.
So there you go. There go the patch.
Maybe some Team Rhino.
Woo!
Yeah, man. To me, it was like a fun time. I can't lie to y'all, man.
That's what it looked like to me too. It looked like he trying to keep his head clear. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Go ahead, my fault.
Nah. So OTAs have started. Don, you may not be familiar with that, but OTAs are pretty much non-voluntary. It's your choice to go to those practices. It's no pads, and they're kind of starting to go through certain schemes and plays, things like that, and OTAs. So pretty much he did not. The video surfaced out. The head coach Mike Vrabel for the Patriots had to address it. So that's never a good look. Pretty much he basically said, they know about the video, but whatever they gonna talk about, they keep it at in-house. Gotta respect that. You know what I'm saying? But rumors have leaked that they could possibly cut him because it is all of that. Now, mind you, this is probably going to be Diggs' last biggest contract because Diggs is like, what, 31, 32?
He getting there. He up there.
Yeah. So, and then with, coming off an ACL injury, all of that. So
he's starting to lose it still.
And so, he's an aging receiver, probably his last big payday deal. So it's rumors out there he may get cut. How do we feel about just everything that's going on with this? What we think?
I mean, well, I think I'm gonna just kind of talk about everything that just kind of went down on that boat. So, like you said, for all we know, it could have just been candy. That's what I was thinking. That she grabbed the bag, she grabbed that little bag and had the biggest smile on her face, like it was something that she wanted. So, I mean, obviously, it's something there. But man, I think the relationship that Cardi B and Stephon Diggs got,
it's open.
I think it's kind of like an open relationship. I think it's more open than them being exclusive. Or at the same time, they know what they got, but also, you can have your fun or we can have fun together. That's what type of vibe it kind of looked. Because if you did, I just recently saw Cardi B posted, and she was on that boat when all of that was going on.
Oh, she was there.
It just wasn't in that video, but she was on the boat.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's all I've been seeing is Cardi. Well, of course I've seen the other females too, but specifically I've been seeing, the pictures of Cardi all up on him on the boat. So
right,
I do
she
agree
was on the
that
boat with him.
They got, So I mean, in my opinion, how I see it, I don't know. I don't know, but as big of a star as he is, and then he's dating Cardi B and he out here doing that. I mean, I can't say like he don't care, but at the same time, bro living his best life. So, I don't know if he worried about it or not, to be honest. I mean, because I don't really know how that works as far as like, bro dating Cardi B. He's a big time football player. Like, I'm just thinking, like, do you really think he's worried about that right now?
And then the other thing,
how does Offset feel? Are they still together?
Man, that man somewhere sick and crying.
They got some other stuff going on. Pretty much, he's filing. He's filing for to get some bread now.
Because that's really tough. I don't understand these celebrities, man.
He's butt hurt. He is butt hurt, and see. I can't. Well, I'm going.
I'm not going. I don't know. I mean, no, you go ahead.
They take what they dish out, so I'm sure he around there crying somewhere because it's Stephon Diggs. Not gonna lie, like it's Stephon Diggs. That ain't no regular guy around the way now.
Right.
So she outside. She living her best life as she should.
But do you think that it's like she's not doing that on purpose though? Like, do we feel like she's just doing it to be doing it, or do you feel like she's doing it just to get at him at the same time?
They get back.
Whether she doing it on purpose, she living her best life. Don't nobody care if she doing it.
I feel like if she's doing it on purpose, then I got a little problem with it because I'm like,
I don't think she's doing it. I mean, I don't know. I don't think she's doing it on purpose. She's outside. She's living her best life. That man that took her through so much shit. So she deserves it. She deserves to be outside and live.
She would do it too.
But see, I find
right.
They
were both doing things.
No,
great.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Why she was pregnant? We can't. We not finna gloss over that.
I'm not finna play by no man.
Allegedly, but
bro, I don't understand this stuff, bro. Like, they go out there and do all this partying, mad partying. Where's the kids at? Like, do they got a nanny or something? I really don't be seeing them. Well, it probably ain't meant for us to see. But they ain't having time to spend with their kids.
Now,
I'm gonna say it's not meant for us to see. That's what I'm gonna say, dog.
And which, I do follow. Like, I follow Cardi B, So she does have her kids a lot. Like she posts her kids a lot. She does have her kids a lot. But also you got to think as much money as they have, they got nannies, they got maids, they got all type of people to watch after these kids. But
I'm
I do
sorry.
see her with her kids a lot.
Yeah,
Because
I'm
once you
saying
get
I'm
this
pretty
high
sure.
profile, man, I'm sorry, bro. If I'm a child, you really don't see your mama like that every day. The nanny
I
really
mean,
is my mama.
but I mean, at the
For
same
real
time,
stuff.
that I mean, depending on what you're doing and how much money you're making, it just will come with it, dog. Hey, it's some sacrifice you got to make to
And the
get.
kid and look, when the kids get older, they'll understand. They gonna understand when they get older. They might not
The
understand when
reason,
they're young.
right. The reason why you able to live in this big house and do
Yep.
this X and that and get all this and that is
Yeah,
because
yeah,
long days and long nights I had to work. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's
That's a
just what it
Early
comes
celebrity
mornings,
down to.
late
lifestyle. That's
night.
what just comes with
Real
it.
talk. That's what come with it. Now, real quick on your point though, Dom, I just find it a little funny though. Like every time you can really tell when a girl that's been in a relationship when they break up and she get to posting all out having fun. Like
Ooh.
as a guy, you can tell when dude did something or they didn't, or you know what I'm saying, he didn't cheat or something. Now she trying to display, oh, I'm out having fun. Like you can
I mean, but
always
Cardi
see.
been doing it.
I
It's
mean,
just now that a dude now it's with a dude, but Cardi been doing it. When she was married, Cardi been outside doing her own thing. Cardi been partying. Cardi been shaking ass. So
yeah.
it's like, but now it's a dude in the picture. It's another dude in the picture. So now it's a problem.
Okay, I get
Okay,
that.
okay. Well, this is the thing. No, this is the thing.
Okay.
Cardi B, I feel like is because you have a point. She be outside even before all of this, but like ever since they her and Offset kind of broke it off, and Offset been making little subliminal posts and everything like that. She doing this shit out of spite, bro. She trying to really make Offset mad, and I really don't understand this why women in general do that. They
I feel
start
like
going out trying to make posts just to make a nigga jealous, and I don't
that's
get it
what
because my
that's what I
thing
be
is
thinking going on.
the man ain't out
So
there doing that. You making now once you get it started, oh, we gonna get it started.
We can take it there,
We can
yeah.
take it there.
But
so
But we
in,
Offset
ain't
is
the ones who
making.
started though.
So there's not a problem with Offset making subliminal posts, but there's a problem when
I'm
she's
not saying that. I'm not gonna say
posting.
that. I'm
But
just
that's
saying.
the thing.
I'm just saying though. For me, I feel like the best approach with that is just do you, and I mean still do you, but like you don't got to make it where it's looking like I got to show this is what's going on. Like
Exactly.
you can
But
do
it's
you,
a
man.
celebrity. She's a
But yeah,
celebrity
I mean,
anyway. So even if she does not show it, paparazzi, somebody is going to show it. And that's like, regardless if they dating, if they're in an official relationship or whatever, which like I said, I'm not gonna take this too far, but also
right.
like you look at Cash Doll. Cash Doll, her baby, now she dating, in a happy relationship or whatever with a football player now. She's not doing it to spite, I don't think she's doing it to spite her baby daddy, but she's living her life and she's happy. She's in a new relationship.
But
So
okay, so what I say on that one is, and I don't know, maybe my algorithm might not be all that, but I don't. I mean, I see the occasional Cash Dog post where it's like, yeah, she happy with Zadarius, but I don't really just see too much of Cash Dog and Zadarius doing X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
maybe because
She
Cash
keep
Dog and
it
Cardi
low
might
key.
not be. She keep it low key. I
yeah,
mean,
she does keep it pretty low key though.
Now
So
time out. See, and that's what we got it, yeah. So
that's what I was
look,
thinking.
check this out. No. Check this out. Check this out. So that's the prime example of Cash Dog got cheated on by her baby daddy. That she left, went and found another dude, but she ain't out here. Oh, look at me, look at me. Now if somebody catch her in outside. Okay, cool. But you ain't seeing me boast around. Cardi B is doing the exact opposite. Oh, look at me, look what I got. Look who beside me, trying to show it off to make Offset mad. Now, is she wrong for doing that because of what Offset did? And I mean, everybody got their own opinion on it. You know what I'm saying? So I just
Now,
feel like it shouldn't go like that.
You
If
know,
you
I
now,
gonna do what
can't
you
speak
want
on
to do,
all
keep it low key.
females because I wouldn't be the type of female to do some stuff like this. So I can't speak on all females,
yeah.
but To each his own. My girl living her life, she having a time. Also, I'm gonna side with her regardless, just because, I don't fool. Like I said, I don't fool with no man. Taking a woman through hell during pregnancy. While she got a baby postpartum. And she's still in the postpartum phase. So she living her life outside doing whatever. I'd rather her do what she doing now than to be sitting somewhere depressed. Whatever.
Except for when
So
she stepped out when she was pregnant.
I'm gonna give that call.
Except for when she stepped out when she was pregnant.
Look, I ain't
allegedly though. We don't
allegedly.
know.
So I can't, speak on things, but allegedly. But
But real quick, I want to go back to the Diggs piece of it. I think they were like everybody been saying. I think they were just having a good time. You don't know sometimes when the camera's around. But to me, that view didn't look like they were zoomed in. That looked like whoever was over there was right there with the camera on their face.
Yeah, they knew what time it was.
Yeah. So if you Diggs and I mean he'll bet. I think he knows what's going on.
He knew that camera was right there.
I'm glad he didn't take this stuff out the bag.
Diggs knew, you know what I'm saying? He should know everything. But at the end of the day, though, with his current situation, I'm not talking about the entire relation. I'm just talking about the football aspect of it. You are an aging receiver who's just coming off of an ACL injury, and you're already in your upper 30s. You got to know that there's questions about, can you still perform at a high level? You may believe that you can still play at that, Buffalo Bills level, but a lot of teams don't think that. The Patriots took a chance on you by paying you $63 million. I'm pretty sure you weren't seeing that type of money with nobody else on the market, but they needed a receiver to come there. And so that even without Bill Belichick, you know how the New England Patriots are. They a little strict, you know how that system runs. So you can't you got to be careful. You just got to be smarter with that when it comes to, we know everybody got to have their own life, have their fun, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's OTAs, you still got to live your life outside of football a little bit. It ain't training camp yet, but, just be a little mindful. I think the rumors of him getting, if he were to get cut off of this, I would be shocked. I don't think it's worth getting cut. But real quickly, producer, I did send you a picture of this. I'm gonna go ahead and read y'all what Tussie is, because I don't think everybody knows what Tussie is. Tussie or Tootsie is a recreational drug that contains a mixture of different psychoactive substances, most commonly found in a pink dyed powder known as pink cocaine. It is believed to have originated in Latin America, specifically in Colombia, around 2018. I sent a picture, producer. If you can, try to pop that picture up real quick. Let's see, do we think that might have been what he had in that pack?
Oh my gosh. This is insane. But don't get these NFL guys to thinking, man.
Real
talk.
Something made me want to go and look it up. When we get this picture out.
It's an interesting term that I've never heard of before.
I've never heard of it either. Yeah, man. When y'all see the picture, it's probably gonna raise some eyebrows if you can share it. I don't know if you can. If you let me know if you can or cannot, produce it. I just pull it up on my phone. But there you go. There you go, right there, dog.
Okay.
That's that too. Now, see, it's in the blue bag too, right there. They got the blue little packet.
It's like a Ziploc bag, though. Did that look like the other bag that was on the video?
So let's go.
That look like no. That right there don't look. That look a little dangerous right there. That looks a little dangerous right there.
Let's go back real quick. We can't lose to the video. Let's go back to the video real quick.
I'm gonna be real, man.
I
pray to God that ain't what he handed that girl. Because if he did,
that look like it's toxic.
He might be out of there.
Now the females was over him for it though.
That's some, and they was begging for it. They said they were begging for it, like it was some birds getting some corn.
Man, like you said, man. For all I know, it could be some candy,
bro. They all said, "Daddy, me next." They begging for it. She happy as hell.
It's giving fiend.
But they
Right?
all, bro.
Nah,
But they
that ain't
all
the
saying
same thing, bro. That ain't the same
they
thing,
like some
bro.
pills, bro. It might be that.
That ain't
No, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm
because
thinking
it's
I'm gonna
some
put them.
brew in there too.
No, that's the label. That's the label. That's the label on top
Oh,
of it.
that's the
It's like a
label.
packet that they open it up.
I ain't gonna lie.
Let's hope. I'm saying let's hope it's not Tootsie though. Let's just
Hey
hope it's not.
man, look,
Let's just hope.
hey man, that's some
That
pink
pink-
candy. Hey, that's some pink candy, man. I don't know what kind of candy it is, but it's some pink candy.
Man, they
Nerds
all
or something.
saying
It's
daddy,
some
they daddy
candy,
like on the
alright.
BXB nigga. Man, they fiending for that stuff, bro.
Would real quick before we move on though, Dom, would you be comfortable? You know, saying like at a function and you see girls, just multiple girls, like obviously Cardi cool with it, and I think Cardi kind of like girls a little bit. I'm not foolish about. I think so. Um, would you be comfortable with like multiple girls around a dude? They talking to him all up in his face, all of that. Would you be? Are you? I don't want to say confident or comfortable, but just would you be okay being able to see that, or it's just like, all right, let me walk over there real quick, or how that go?
I am very territorial over mine, so would never, ever, ever happen in my lifetime. Cardi B is a strong soldier, but Dominique is not.
No.
So, absolutely, the answer to that question is no.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna leave it at that. They're
Yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. Next up, man, let's hit Megan Toria. Let's hit that up. I'll let you. Anybody want to open that up? I think Straight Lace, you want to open that up, dog?
all I want to say is Meg has caught red-handed on the film. If the producer has it, that she's been lying this whole time, basically. I don't want to pick a side here or there because it can get a little sensitive. But Tory Lanez been in jail for 2.5 years, allegedly for shooting Meg the Stallion in a vehicle, leaving one of the Jenner's house functions going on, and Meg had this big uproar of crying and saying that Tory killed, shot Meg. I'm sorry.
Right.
And now that footage came out, and a young lady basically said that it was somebody else who did the shooting, not Tory. And Tory been catching hell. Basically, he had been
Right.
stabbed recently, and some more details. So, who do you think in this dispute should be in the fault for this, Meg or Tory?
Do we have the video?
Yeah. Producer, we got that video.
I think the video till it
Do
all.
you think Meg should do some jail time if this ever comes out
Let's watch the
as
video
That's
first.
gonna hurt my
as a
heart.
reverse?
I don't know.
We're gonna have our
Figure it all
music.
out. As long as you guys cooperate with us and you guys tell us what happened, we'll go accordingly, okay? But if you guys are not telling us, if you guys are, then I really cannot go to jail. Okay. I cannot have that on my image. Okay.
See?
So how did that happen to you? Glass. Glass? Where? Where we were coming from. But I'm not from here, so Okay. That's the only place you got shot at? That's the only place you got shot? I didn't get shot. Oh, you didn't? Oh, man. I mean, also. You think we're going to go?
I'm gonna let y'all go ahead for a while.
She basically told it all.
I'm gonna go first. Let me. Oh, go ahead, Lace. Go ahead.
She said she stepped on glass. I don't want this to affect my image. Like, she told it all in this video. Why is this ham just not servicing right now? It should have been like in year one. It's absurd. Meg falsely accused Tory Lanez all this time. He's serving jail time of a false reaction. This is insane. I love Meg. She should openly say that all this is false. But she have envy towards this man, and all this is just disputing this way, man. This is insane. And I don't want to get too involved in this because it's still sensitive, and I don't want the hot girls on me. So I'm gonna let you talk, Realspill.
I'm gonna be real with you, man. We know what happened. That I think that video kind of showed everything that we needed to see. I saw a lot of trigger words that kind of caused me to say, "Hold on," you know what I'm saying? Like when she said, "I don't need this to hurt my image." Oh, that took me back. You know what? Like what's all that for? So my thing is now that this video is coming out, why is it coming out now instead of when it happened in 2020? When they went to court and Tory Lanez had to go to jail, why didn't this footage come out? Because if this footage would have came out, I think it'd be a whole different story. Tory Lanez wouldn't be in jail. He wouldn't have got stabbed. None of that. But now that all of this is transpired, I really hope that there is real justice served. And I want you to understand that. Because the thing is nobody should be falsely accused of anything. And if a person falsely accuses of another person and they end up going to jail for that time, I think that person needs to go to jail and do some time for doing that. Because, like, that's messed up. And then the other thing is the only reason that Tory Lanez got put on the blame because it was an easy person to blame. Because the other thing is, if she would have just been real and told the truth and everything, Megan Thee Stallion might have went to jail that night, which would have hurt her image, but she probably would have got out. But she didn't want to go that route. She took the hard way. And now the truth, it will set you free.
So my question is, because I did hear at the end of the video that she said that she did not get shot. So my question is, you know, back then, like if she did not get shot and she stepped on glass, where the whole, like, you know, because that's evidence, like you have a whole bullet, you know, a bullet hole in your foot. I'm a little bit confused as to was there really a bullet or anything, you know, like the situation is confusing because glass is not a bullet.
Right.
So, just to clarify a couple things, and you can put everybody on here real quick, producer. And as far as the bullet wound, I don't think it was like a went through her foot type bullet wound. I think if it was, I think it's like it was a graze. This is what I believe it's supposed to be. Now, in terms of the video, I think you can still debunk that in court, and I don't know if that video was or was not played in court, because you could still say that when she was distraught, whatever, or she could have, you know what I'm saying, she was trying to cover up at that time, just to try to keep everybody good to go. But now I'm gonna go ahead and be firm on whose side, like where I do still think I'm on Tory's side. I'm gonna go ahead and put that out there. But I will say with the body cams, yeah, with the body cam stuff, I don't think that that is the end all be all just off of the body cam, just because it's the heat of the moment with all of that. Now I do think I'm under the impression that it was Kelsey that ended up grazing her. That's just the impression that I'm in. I think what happened was Kelsey ended up grazing her. It was an accident because they ended up getting into it anyway. But I think what happened was Tory thought Tory he clearly liked both of the girls. He liked both of them, and I think what his thought process was like, okay, I just, you know what I'm saying, stand up for this. Nobody really was, you know what I'm saying, actually wanted to where it was a real serious situation. So it should probably blow over, but it didn't. And also it wasn't a trial in which, you know, Meg was, you know what I'm saying, pressing charges. This was him versus the state.
Yeah.
So it wasn't really, it wasn't more of it wasn't okay, Meg is pressing charges on Tory, you know, defamation, all that type of stuff. Mm-hmm. It was more of this is just this is the state trial. So I do think he was unfairly, and I see, I can't think of her name, but the governor, she's pushing to try to get him released or pardoned. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's a lot of information coming out as time goes by. But I think there are valid reasons into why we should start looking more into like, okay, he really didn't do that. And to serve a dime on that though, like he's serving a dime for grades. Like I get it, somebody could have got hurt, but we serving 10 years, 10 years for that. But like they charge him with what that some with the weapon too. I think illegally carrying a weapon or something like it was something like that. It was a couple of charges he faced. It was a couple of charges he faced. But I mean, man, 10 years.
And let's be real. It was, and because it was him versus state, man. I'm telling you, this case was like, oh, we got us one. Let's find a finger to point at somebody so we can get big. I'm telling you, it was a lot of stuff that kind of got held during.
I'll say this though. I think so Meg, she got Rock Nation behind her. I think it got to a point where people had to pick sides. Who was going to be which side was going to be more profitable for them at that time? And that time, the person side to pick that was going to make you the most money was going to be Meg, because at that time Meg was,
hotter.
Meg was hot. And I mean, let's keep it a real bean. Meg really, she ain't 2020. This ain't 2019. 2020.
I ain't heard a good song from Meg Thee Stallion since COVID.
What? What?
Hold on, man.
Whoa.
Push it a little bit.
Where she dropped?
We take it a little.
Seriously.
She dropped the album. She dropped that one. That King Cobra album.
Yeah,
what's that?
It got King. That song King a lot. Man,
2023.
My girl she got some good songs now.
What she dropped in 2024 and 2025?
Is it Bigger in Texas? That song was pretty hard. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna take that away from Sis now.
Ain't that Big X song? Bigger in Texas.
Wait. Let me make sure. Yes, it's called Bigger in Texas.
Okay, I'm not in her demographic at this point, so I don't know.
I'm gonna be real with you, yeah. Meg Thee Stallion ain't been good since about 2021, 2022, bro.
I'm with you.
Nobody's even talking about it no more. She over here trying to do. She over here doing anime conventions and shit.
Now that,
you know what I'm saying? Like, and let's be real.
Swimsuit coming out with swimsuit line.
No, don't you do that, Phil. Don't you do that. Don't you do that, Phil. Hold on.
Swimsuit's cute.
Hold on. Some bread.
Don't you do that, Phil, because you finna anime.
No, because we was on last tour. She went on tour with Glow. When was it? Last summer or the summer before?
Right.
2023. 2023, guys.
Last year,
was it 2023? I thought that was 24.
That was last year.
No, that was 24.
Glow tour was last year.
Last year, Meg did was what the performance at what's the name?
Rally with Glow last year.
Yeah, she did.
That was
Camilla Harris. Yeah,
and that was a hot mess, man. I ain't gonna lie. That was.
She went on tour with Glow last year because I specifically remember.
She twerking it on CNN, man.
Hey,
Lid, dog.
That's Meg Thee Stallion for you.
We're not gonna get on Sis too much. Not too much on my good sis, okay?
I'm gonna get on.
Not too much on my good sis.
It's been so many years that everybody bashing my boy Tory Lanez, and Tory Lanez ain't even really did nothing. And my thing is, as when the truth really come out and we really figure out what all went down, and they come and say that Meg Thee Stallion was in the wrong, I want everybody who was saying fuck Tory Lanez or this the one right here. If I ask you about Tory Lanez, this, that, the third, then that tells me everything I need to know. You better stay on that motherfucking side too.
Stay on that side. Yeah, that's...
Come over here with that bullshit now.
You wild, dog.
Hey, I'm just gonna be real.
I mean, at the end of the day, I just hope we can get justice. Is justice is served at some point, man.
For real,
if innocent man is behind bars. Obviously, I know. I don't. We should have got that clip, but Did everybody see the video of the stab attempt?
I don't want to see it, but I saw the aftermath.
I'm gonna be real. I never saw the clip. I never saw it.
Well, I'm gonna be honest.
I seen
Realspill.
He should
They
be
tried.
dead.
They tried to take him out.
He tried to kill him. He tried. It wasn't like this wasn't no like he could like he was gonna survive. Honestly, he should be dead. He should be dead.
Yeah, but that man got up like a soldier.
Man, I'm talking about, he hit him a couple times, fell to the ground. Hey.
Are you serious, bro?
Man, okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I can't watch that, bro. I can't watch that type of stuff. Man.
Okay,
that's wild.
He got him.
And that right there says you a lot. That tell you a lot right there.
I ain't gonna honestly. It ain't nothing but the man above on that one.
Hey, what lady said earlier? Hard but fair, sad but true.
Not for that matter. Somebody be put some handcuffs on. I'm gonna be real. Because that's a damn shame to falsely accuse somebody. I'm gonna be straight up. I don't care what side you pick. Now she coming to the light. What's done in the dark always come to the light now.
Yep.
That's the one.
I say that all the time. All the time.
That's conniving. That's man. That's it, man. I lost some brownie points with Meg on that one.
But a lot of people, at the end of the day, I always feel like, and I'm gonna go into like a spiritual thing from this. You know, at the end of the day, you got your own judgment. So whatever comes from this, nothing may come from this. He may stay in prison. Nothing may happen to me. But at the end of the day, the Lord knows. She got her judgment to come one day. That's all I got to say on this.
There it is.
Hey, and that's how you end it, right there.
Yeah. So, I guess we go to the Miss Shirley. Yeah, go there.
Yeah, I need to see it. I need some explanation. Don,
we're gonna let you take over real quick.
All right, so we got Miss Shirley in the building. Miss Shirley is from Mississippi, apparently. I did not know that. Miss Shirley about like 3, I think she's about 3 years old or whatever, but basically her mom, it's been speculation or an uproar because she, as you may have seen her at a bunch of trail rides. She is even in the Boots on the Ground video with 803 Fresh, and it ain't nothing but about grown people in that video. And she's been in like a different party. Basically, my girl been booked and busy, but you should be booked and busy in that bed, in preschool, on the playground. And a lot of things too, it's just been all the videos, baby, my girl hitting it, popping that hip better than I can at the age of 3. So it's been a big uproar that somebody has, or several people has, called CPS on her mom because they feel like that her mom is exploiting her as well. So it's just been a big issue. And I just want to know, kind of what y'all think about it.
All right, so producer, do we got that clip, man? Let's check this out, man. Let's check this out. I'm interested to see what this talking about is.
I ain't gonna lie, I need to see this. I really need to see this.
Everybody involved in the.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, gotta listen to the song. Listen to the song.
Okay. Listen.
They're talking about the red dress, and I should have never gone down that rabbit hole. But because it was involving the dude who originally called CPS, I said, let me go see what made that guy call CPS in the first place. And when I saw that Miss Shirley red dress video, I'm appalled. Now, I don't want to hear the mom say nothing else. I want CPS to go investigate right now. And I promise you, don't go watch the red dress video. Just trust me when I say I can't believe the parents are doing this. And I don't know if it's both parents. Somebody inform me if the father is involved too. I keep hearing about the mother, but is the father involved too? And if the father is involved in this, I'm not even going to say nothing. I was under the impression it was just the dancing and showing up at the clubs and the bars. I was like, both of those things are wrong. But when I saw the red dress video, bro, I just made a video of Tim Tebow talking about stuff like this. And here we have parents putting their child in this situation. Why would a mother make a video like this and put it on the internet? Cases on everybody.
So with this one, he was talking, so you really couldn't see it. But if y'all heard Johnny Gill, my, that's the song that was playing in the background. So it was put on your red dress, slip on your high heels, and some of that sweet perfume. That's the video that was playing in the background, and that's why she was doing all that with the lipstick and the red dress and stuff like that. But producer, go ahead and play that other video I sent you.
Oh my god.
Just another one. Okay. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. Oh,
Miss Shirley.
Miss Shirley.
Miss Shirley, no, Miss.
Miss Shirley, what we gonna do?
Uh, is she going around in Mississippi doing this?
She's been booked and busy like in different states. So she's been like you said, she's been booked at clubs, she's been booked at trail rides, she's been booked at bars, like in there, boots on the ground, baby, popping the hip down, down on the ground, popping the hip and everything. Baby, popping her hip better than me, and I'm 25 years
No,
old.
my goodness. I
No, see
wonder
that?
how much are they getting paid off of?
Oh my gosh, bro. I'm sick of that like girl right there in the hat too, bro.
Bad.
Let me stop.
The
Let me
CPS
stop.
got called
Let
on
me
her,
stop.
and now they're doing an investigation. And my thing is, I don't know why she's shocked. She sees all the videos that people make. She sees the outrage. She just don't care. She justified every single thing that she allows her daughter to be around. Literally justifying having random men hold her daughter and have them on her lap, talking about some, oh, I'm always there. I protect my daughter. How are you protecting your daughter by allowing a grown man that has a hat that says strip club veteran on it holding your daughter in a nightclub at that? Why are you bringing your daughter to nightclubs? Why are you bringing your daughters to adult spaces and then having her perform in these adult spaces? What audience do you
Where
want
is
her
that at?
performing to? Talking about some, there's a petition to cancel Miss Shirley because people are hating at our elevation. First of all, that's not your elevation, it's your daughter. She's the one doing the work for you. Secondly, if all these people are upset by the way you have your daughter on social media and now on television, maybe it's for a reason. Like, how obtuse and competent are you as a mother that you don't see the issue with the cameraman zooming in on your child's bottom on a national television show while she's shaking it? What? And then justifying the fact that there's not an OnlyFans page by saying that there's a Facebook fan page. That's not no better. There are thousands, literally thousands of adults that are over here glamorizing your daughter on these fan pages. She talking about some people are sick for thinking something could possibly be happening to her.
I think that's all I need to see right there. That's all I
Oh
need to
my
see.
god.
Girl, should not be the things people do to get viral. Like,
Mm.
yo, like, she should be learning her ABCs in preschool, be on an iPad on a tablet.
That's what
Straight
I'm
up. Straight up. But to
my
go
God.
viral and they call her Miss Shirley?
Yes, Miss
Come
Shirley.
on, bro.
Baby, I don't even know the
This is a
little girl.
toddler. This is a toddler.
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and roll with. I think they're exploring her. I think it's just cutting her out like that. They're exploring her. Obviously, they probably saw it. They probably saw her do it one time. They said, "Oh yeah, do your little dance in the house." She did the little dance, and
Ran with
they
it.
seen it and they ran with it. I wonder how much they are getting paid for this, but obviously, if she's traveling around, they making some decent bread because that's a travel fee, all of that. I mean, yeah, man. Obviously, that means she's practicing. They got her practicing. I mean, we don't know what it's looking like when she get home. It's probably like, hey, come on now, it's time to get to it. We got a show
Come
a couple
on,
days.
Yeah, don't do that to me.
I'm just keeping it real, dog. I'm just keeping it real. It's a 3-year-old girl that's got to practice on. All I'm gonna say is just before the video started with her talking, just the little part where I saw her with the fan and all
That's
that.
all you need to see.
No, that's
Not
all
a
I'm
good
gonna say.
look.
No, wouldn't be mine. That's all I'm gonna say. Wouldn't be mine.
And
And
that's
yeah,
all she does. And I just, with me, I just wonder, like, I don't know if her dad is involved in her life, but still, also, where's your daddy? Where's your grandma? Where's your granddaddy? Like, somebody in your family has to be trying to put a stop to this somehow. And the fact that it doesn't seem like anyone is, it just, it just says a lot, because you think about, other people. I don't know if it was, I don't know, kind of this situation. I think it was like John Benet Ramsey, but just, her situation being exploited, or I forgot the little girl name that I forgot the little girl name, like years and years and years ago. But overall, like it's sad. It's very sad. Because this little girl, she should be at home at a bedtime, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock bedtime. Why are you out in nightclubs, at bars? Things like that. Like, also, it's wrong, but two, you are not enjoying your childhood as a child should.
Yeah, no, that's where the little nightclub. That's where it got me, was when it was the nightclubs and the clubs, and then when old girl said talking about she's sitting on their laps.
Yeah, that I'm gonna tell you right now. That ain't.
No, we don't do that over here, man. We don't do that like that. I'm laughing a little bit with this because honestly, it's just it's hard for me to understand this is real. But nah, like for real, this is nothing. Nah, that ain't it right there.
Yeah, and I'm with you when you right on everything you just kind of said. Like, me as a father, I'm not letting that ride. You can't do that around me. And the main part that you said that really messed me up is that I don't know if it's both, but at least the mom, she's exploiting her daughter. What is going on?
But my thing is, how much of the cut is going to the daughter? How much is that?
That's the real question.
They should be putting this cut in for a college tuition or something.
I think you're just giving her a couple pieces of candy and calling it a day.
Yeah. The other thing is that the daughter don't know what the hell going on. Every time she get to dancing, I guarantee you, she got the biggest smile on her face because everybody's looking at her cheesing. Yeah. And she just doing her little shit.
This ain't funny, but hey, do your little dance, bro. Do your little dance.
She vibing and be like, yeah, do your thing, girl. Come on.
Yes.
No.
I ain't gonna lie, that's sick.
And let me tell you something.
Like, reposts, and retweets.
And when you bring her to the club to do this around 40, 50-year-old men.
And the only fans, though. What are you talking about?
Yeah, what? I ain't gonna lie. That right there,
Man.
The only thing.
What are you thinking of? What are they thinking of?
Find out you doing that with my daughter.
Where's the kid
Last
daddy?
time you see
Nothing but money. That's what I'm like. Where's the kid daddy? Where's the daddy?
Where's Homeland Security? Where's the security? Man.
So do y'all think in this situation,
CPS
needs to? Do y'all think that CPS, because it was a man, it was several people that called CPS, but on TikTok, a man came forward and said, I was the one. It was a grown man, about 40s, 50s. I don't believe him. Came forward, called CPS. So do y'all think that that's too extreme, or what do y'all think about that?
No, I don't think that's extreme. I think
the only thing I would say is that for some people, they'll be like, man, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stay out of it. But in a situation like this, you can't stay out of it though.
All I'm gonna say is somebody got to do it.
You said what?
Somebody got to do it. I think at the end of the day, somebody got to do it.
Somebody got to do it. Because if not, she won't stop. She's not gonna stop. And for her to be having shows booked in different states and all these little, we know what type of club it ain't no stripper club. It's a little lounge that you go in. You go in about 11:30, 12 o'clock, and you go there and you had a good time. That's the time. That's the other part. Is she got her 3-year-old daughter out here at 12, 1 o'clock.
But see, real quick though, the last one I do want to hit on is with just kind of the sick part of how this world is and on how social media is. There's a component of sexualizing your 3-year-old daughter. There's some sick individuals out here, and to showcase that where that can income and bring on that type of audience to your 3-year-old daughter, shedding that light on her, I think that could be detrimental to her as she continues to grow, because now you will have that type of audience looking at her and sexualizing her. And now when they see her, or just even when them parts of her putting, what I'm saying, putting a dart on on dude's laps, like that could possibly mentally affect her later down the road. And I just think those type of things, and I'm not, none of us are parents. I
Right.
don't think. I don't think
None of us
nobody
are.
is. All right, okay,
None of us are
but
parents.
the only thing I'll say in that is, I think that's where it comes into play, where those early ages of of you raising your child, I would think those are like really big, because the way those early years go is kind of what shape their
Yeah.
mentality, what traumatic, traumatizes them, what type of things that they have, what cuts on and off on their emotional lights, where all right, now they introverted or extroverted or things like that. Like a lot of those things as they grow up carry weight for who they become when they get older. And so I
Mhm.
think, it's sad that, damage may have already been done to the daughter.
Oh, yeah.
But
No
Yep.
yeah, I
doubt.
mean, prayers to the family though.
And just one last thing before we switch it. Yeah, like you said, that last part is really the sad part about it, is that she's gonna remember these experiences, like these moments right here, her going to all these clubs and stuff, doing this. This is gonna kind of affect the rest of, like, when she get older. I'm interested on how she's going to be, as a person or as a woman,
Yeah.
or how she's going to act around men, because she's been doing this since 3 years old. She's used to it. You know what I'm saying? She's used to it, and I hate to say it like that, but that's what it is. And her mom introduced her to it.
Yep.
You know, and so for in that case, CPS should have got called. Something needs to happen because it has to stop. Now, if she was promoting positivity with her daughter, then cool. But this is not really a positive thing, or putting her daughter in a positive spotlight with this. You know what I'm saying? Because some people who may know her think it's cool and funny, but the outside world who don't know her think, is this lady crazy for putting her daughter out there, showing, you know what I'm saying, twerking or whatever you want to call it, doing her little dance in front of grown men at night?
She should be asleep.
Yes. My girl should
Right.
be sleeping in the bed at school, all the things. So it's a sad situation. Like I said, at this point, you can only hope that the appropriate action will be, you know, taking place. Hopefully, the mom will learn from this experience, but you never know. That's unfortunately the world that we live in with a lot of parents today. They just, I go ahead and say, not meant to be parents. Um,
Right.
Hmm.
and
Mm.
so that's unfortunate. But that's just the unfortunate world that we live in, and all you can do is just hope and pray for the best for the generation to come.
Mhm.
This our
Yeah.
generation. This is our generation. It ain't looking too hot with the gun violence, with baby mama, baby daddy drama, people jobless, searching for job, low end jobs. This is sad. Sad time to be in.
Um, yeah, so I go ahead and switch gears, kind of speaking a little bit on, I guess, this violence and criminal acts real quick. How we feel about these pardons, man. Trump, he didn't pardon some people.
I feel
Pardoned
like
Hoover, Larry Hoover, man. I don't know if any guys feel any type of way about that. Larry Hoover has been
at the
pardoned.
I
end of
mean,
the day,
what else? You still got to do 200.
I mean,
exactly.
he still got state. He still got state. All he did was pardon the federal charges. But I mean, some people are happy right now because of that.
You
So
know what?
just
That's
checking the room.
He
that
might
is
get
the thing.
Yes.
he might get parole. Larry Hoover from Mississippi now. He
Taking the
from the Jack.
room. I like
He
that.
from the Jack now. He from the Jack. So
That's my whole thing on it, because I seen people
Uh,
today, like on Facebook. I seen, some niggas over here talking about how Obama didn't do this and Obama didn't do this, and I fool with Trump because he made this happen, and for my boy Larry Hoover, and I'm just be like, y'all some bird brain niggas, because for one, he's doing this on purpose to try to basically, it's like he's buying. Trump knows how to get to the black majority because he knows the black majority have bird brains. Because if you was to do your research, you would see that this man still has 200 years that he's facing. But they like, oh, you know, Trump could do anything. He's so amazing. Trump know how to buy y'all. Trump know what to do to buy y'all because it don't take much at all. It don't take much. So he knows what to do to get the black majority vote because it don't take much because people don't do their research. People don't, you know, people just don't do anything. And so he knows exactly how to buy people. And it's sad. And you know, that's what and just like NBA Young, and this is too, it's just like Larry Hoover out of all people. When you have, you know, people that are in prison for, you know, countless other things, maybe you know, false imprisonment and stuff like that, or you know, being falsely accused of stuff, and you pardoning one of the biggest and greatest criminals in the world, like make it make sense.
Are we talking about? Are you referring to
Hoover?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I mean, Trump won too, but I'm just saying. Then you got NBA YoungBoy. Out of all people, Donald Trump, NBA YoungBoy.
I'm gonna be honest, and you might not know, but they pretty much all the other guys know how I feel on that. I feel like YoungBoy should be locked up. I think he should be behind bars. I believe he's supposed to be behind bars.
Why you think that? Why you think that?
I think a lot of times he got out scot-free. A lot of things that he's done, nobody else is getting off on that. I don't think nobody else is getting off on that. And I think what that has done, and I'm not speaking on him, but I think what that has done is that has put a mass effect to a lot of the younger generation that looks up or listen to his music, to where they've gotten to this false sense of reality into which I can do whatever it is and get out of it scot-free because I seen guys like my boy YoungBoy get out on it. Mm-hmm. And I can attest this because I've seen it when I was working in positions where I've seen kids tell me, oh, YoungBoy did it, so I can do it. I've literally heard somebody tell me that at a young age. So I think, to me, I think he that's
Shiesty need to be
labeled to me as a menace to society, and I think he should be locked up. That's just
Shiesty need to be next to get out.
And he's okay. That's another discussion for another day. But YoungBoy, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real with you, man. YoungBoy has put a mindset in these young guys, and they like to call them YNs now. These YNs mindset now is, oh, I want to go do a drill. If somebody diss me, I'm going to spin the block on them. Mm-hmm. Straight up. When you got guys thinking like that because of a music artist, oh, hey man, we need to put him behind bars, man. We don't need that. That's hurting a society that can, you know what I'm saying? In the future, we won't be able to stop.
They trying to take more. They trying to take more of us out. That's why they're doing it and trying to put more of us in jail. Like this stuff, gun violence is a known act, and it's really sad that it's mainly us. It's doing the gun violence. It's doing this.
Bird brains.
Stop
because
killing,
people
man.
are not being educated. They're not going to get a proper education. Also, they're not being raised accordingly. That goes back to parents. That goes back to grandparents. Also, the music, everything. It's just today's society and generation is so quick to follow trends. It's just like you can snap your finger and they're like, oh, you know, I'm gonna go follow this direction. I'm gonna go like make your own path and stop being a follower and being a leader for once. But that is the problem with this society, is because mostly every child, a lot of children coming up, or a lot of, you know, young niggas or whatever, they're followers.
Facts. Pants to the ground, dreads, bubble coats, and tools.
Baby, that shit is not cute. That's not cute. It's not cute.
All they see is red rum. All they want to see is red rum. They drive. I hate to say
they ain't playing red rum. Don't do that. They're not playing red rum.
Sports cars. They probably got, you know, some weed in their hand. And they ain't got the Glocks no more. They got the AKs, Dracos. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no more Smith and Wessons and Tauruses. They getting the big boys, and it's
They
really sad.
they think that's the culture and that's cute, but in
That's beautiful.
reality, you know, you
Stop
get
me when
to
I'm lying. Stop me when
Hey,
I'm lying.
and get what? I'm gonna stop you when you start
And
lying.
it's all happening in the it's all happening in the South.
I
Memphis,
got you.
Jackson, Baton Rouge, New Orleans,
Atlanta.
Birmingham, Atlanta,
Atlanta. Yep, there it is.
Dallas, Houston. It's all
Dallas,
happening in the South. Chicago. Like, this is sad, man. This is sad. It's sad.
we
Like,
just live in a following culture, a following generation.
and I hate to say it, the other side of the skin tone is laughing at us. They laughing at us.
Donald Trump is laughing at us. If we're
Shoot.
just being honest, Donald Trump
He
is
got the
laughing.
Christians out, and they
Yeah,
happy.
not
They
today.
happy. They got the Christians out. He got the Christians out, and they got sentenced for fraud. Straight up fraud.
It's a crazy world we live in, man. It's a crazy world we live in.
In the words of people.
All I'm gonna say is that for the people that's been getting pardoned, man, if they are able to see life outside bars for those that can, I mean, I just hope you make the best of it and hope you do things different. That's all I can
agree
hope.
with you.
I hope you got a lesson learned out of that.
Yeah.
Because you was facing in. You got another chance in life. Make it the best. If not, you might not get another chance. I'm sorry. You might not get another chance.
They're gonna be right back.
Some people don't know how to. Some people
They're
don't know how
gonna be
to.
right back.
And I agree with you, Don. This is like young boy. What fifth time out free? And he back in jail. They get out of jail.
Sometimes you are who you are, man. There ain't no changing, man. Sometimes you are who you are.
Where's Sharonda at? Where's Sharonda at?
I say all the
Where's
time,
Sharonda?
some people better off in prison than they are outside. So
Where's Sharonda telling Kentrell, you need to chill out. You gonna stop the money flow.
I don't think it's anybody that can tell them what to do or what not to do. To me, that's just what that looks like for me. I don't think nobody can tell them.
some people already be too far gone. You can't even tell them at some point. You can't. It's nothing you can say to them. And, you know, money. He has, a status, money, and things like that come into it. It's nothing. It's nothing you can tell him. He gonna do what he wants.
But let's get it, man. What it is, man. Let's get it. I think we got a clip this time for what it is. Producer, we've been working here today, man. You ain't got your money's worth today, huh, dog?
Yay!
Money's worth today, man. Shout out to my boy, man. Shout out to my boy. If you could play that clip, and we're gonna go from there.
That post that's going around where this guy said that he cannot attend his wife's college graduation because he's going to be attending his daughter's pre-K graduation. Yeah, let's talk about it. So he basically was saying that his daughter's mom let him know that her pre-K graduation date is the same date as the wife's college graduation to get her master's degree. Now, he texted the wife to let her know that he cannot attend her event because he needs to attend his daughter's pre-K graduation. Now, I'm all for showing up as a father, but we are talking about a pre-K graduation that this little girl may or may not remember, and she'll have many more graduations to come over your wife's college graduation to get a double master's degree, all for a macaroni necklace ceremony. Is crazy work.
Let me start off with this.
Okay.
Being a man and being a man of your household, you got a juggle to do both. I'm sorry. Go. Pre-K is like probably during the day, or at least go till they announce her name, and then go to the graduation. College graduation usually be an hour, 2 hours long anyway. So you gotta be a man and juggle both. And for two, that is childish of the wife to divorce your husband because he didn't attend your graduation. That's something you need to talk about in house instead of removing the ring, going to the court and calling for a divorce. That's low down as well, because you should talk it out. And if I'm the man, give her a gift or something, and so you won't be getting a divorce. But that's low down on her part too, because you shouldn't get a divorce because he didn't attend a college graduation because he trying to support his daughter. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. But if I'm the man, you need a juggle both, straight up, and won't put yourself in that predicament anyway. So he texted her on some dumb stuff anyway. I would have said, baby, I'm gonna go to my daughter's stuff first, be there 30, 40 minutes, pick her up. After they call her name, and we go into your stuff. You got it's way of wording that stuff out.
I'm gonna be real here, man. For you to want to divorce me because I want to go see my daughter's graduation.
Low down, Phil.
I'm gonna tell you right now, she was looking for a reason. That's all she was fucking doing. And I hate people. And no, I'm about to talk right now. I hate people like that that's just looking for a reason to do something. If you want to do it, go ahead and do it. Don't come and find an excuse. Now, oh yeah, I can use this to get up out of this. Don't do that. Stand on your 10. You know what I'm saying? Don't tuck your tail. Stand out in front and show what you about. Cause that right there, that's some bullshit. And that's straight up.
Facts.
You want to
Facts. She never loved you in the first place.
your man because he didn't come and see. We're going to see our child. Okay, I understand you get your masters, but your masters and your daughter's graduation on the same time. If anything, I think you would want to go see your daughter too. You know what I'm saying? Because
I mean, yes, no, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, Phil, but I just had to put that in there. Yes, that's your child too, but I had to throw that in there real quick.
Well, shoot, like I said,
so,
like my statement.
So hold on. So the daughter isn't his wife.
The daughter isn't the wife's.
Okay, so
the wife had the baby mama.
What it sounds like is more.
I thought that was his baby mama.
So the wife is graduating. The wife is graduating. His wife is graduating, but his child by his baby mama is graduating pre-K. So that's not, that's her stepdaughter, but that's not her biological child.
So to me, what it sounds like is she really had a problem that he had a kid in the first place by the baby.
Yeah,
that's what it sounds like. What I will say is
juggle both.
If I had to pick, honestly, I would probably choose my daughter. At the end of the day, once you have a child, and once again, we all are parents, so I may be wrong, but my thought process is once that you have a child, it ain't about you no more. It ain't about you no more. My child is pretty much my number one priority. And I don't care if it's a macaroni celebration or whatever the hell it is. At the end of the day, I want my child to always know that I'm there and I'm here to support, and I'm gonna try to be to as many accomplishments that you make or goals that you create. I want to be around and be able to help you commend them as many times as I can. So yeah, at the end of the day, I would choose my daughters over her. And I mean, not to sound a kind of way, but this your math, whatever. This your like your third degree. You didn't had
exactly.
You didn't work hard. We can go out. We can go on a trip. We can do whatever you want to celebrate it. But I gotta go to my daughters, man. It's just it is what it is.
And yeah, man,
I'm gonna have to go and take this one just because I'm kind of in this situation. So of course, I'm gonna want him to choose his daughter. I want that. Because also you think about too, when I think about just like in my preschool graduations, who do you immediately look for when you at your preschool graduation? You looking to see if your mama and daddy showed up, right? So that's another thing I look for. That little girl, when at her preschool graduation, she gonna be looking to see, do I see my daddy out there? Because that's what really matters to them. But also as somebody that is in school for my doctorate degree, of course I am going to want, like, if my husband tells me that he cannot make my doctoral graduation, and he may have not been in my other graduation, so this might be the first one that like actually we were together and that he can make. If he told me that he cannot make my graduation, yes, an emotional response, a right response, yes, I will be upset. But also too, I'm going to want you to go to your child's graduation. But also, I need, try to make up something,
Yeah.
you know, at least try, even if you can't, because the graduations might fall at the same time. The college graduation might be an hour away from the preschool graduation. So, I get what Lacey was saying, that, you try to make both, but sometimes it's not possible because, the college graduation might be an hour away, to where he can't make both. But also too, you got FaceTime. Somebody better be in that mug
If it is, I'll shoot
FaceTiming
up the
you.
flowers anyway.
Somebody
Hey,
better
So
be
yeah, so
FaceTiming you during my graduation when I walk, or just trying to your best to, make up, with I don't want to say with a gift, but taking me out to dinner, things like that. Just showing me that you really care that you could not make it.
yeah, so that's what
Man,
I'm. That's what I was
like
gonna say. So
that's
like,
what he's
hold on,
supposed to
young,
do
hold on,
though.
young.
so
He's supposed to do that.
so what I'm saying though is real quick before you go, Lacey. So like, say, okay, woo through woo, you have your graduation. The daughter had the graduation. He's not able to come to yours, but what he does is, when you're coming to meet your family, he didn't got you, maybe 3-4 dozen roses with
Oh
some other
yeah,
stuff
I'll be
with a
crying happy
card, and it's
everything.
telling you, hey, I'm sorry that I couldn't make it with the woo. I see you when I see you soon.
Yes.
And then he got some other stuff laid out for you when you get back. We finna
Yes.
go somewhere. We finna
That's
do that.
called
Like,
grown man.
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? That's and that would be like that. Like, obviously, there still need to be some form of celebration, appreciation on the man's side to the woman as well. But I mean, I would want to let my daughter know that I'm here and I'm see because
Yes.
I think those times are important to let the kid know, like, hey, I'm here. You
I'm
know what I'm
right
saying?
here.
Right
I'm
here.
right
Real
here.
Right.
talk.
You ain't got to worry about where I'm at.
Even
I'm
though
right here.
me and your mama couldn't, get things right, I'm still here and supporting you. And I want you to remember that milestone that I'm here. You know, maybe
Yeah.
maybe maybe she don't want me to go nowhere else, but I'm here supporting you. And I want you to see my face and not do a FaceTime call. You know,
Right. Right.
But see, the
and
other
the
thing,
wife gotta do nothing but respect it. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna be like, baby, I got reservations. I'm on the way as soon as possible after I got my daughter situated. And the graduation's, like I said, 2.5 hours long. She don't know if you there on time or not. She doesn't know. You walk out and get your certificate. You see me outside waiting for you with some flowers, roses, all that, and your favorite meal on reservation with your family there on my dime. That's all that really matters. So bump that.
and the other thing that I feel like is why like the wife really shouldn't be getting mad. Honestly, is because going into that situation before you got married is you knew he had a kid, and you know that. And this can
Well,
go either
well,
way. This can
well.
go
He
either
may not.
way.
He may
The
not.
man or the
Hold on.
woman. That if
Now,
you mess with
now
a man
she
or
did
a
know
woman
that. Now
and they
she be
have a
mad.
kid, go ahead.
But Phil, she may have found out why, like, they was in, like, I will say she may have found out why they was engaged or something, because they said this is her.
No.
Now see,
Listen,
No.
listen, because this is her pre-K little celebration. So she probably about what, 1, 2,
Oh,
man.
maybe
She
three,
she
maybe four,
three,
four at
three,
least.
4,
hey,
man.
look,
She just now walking and talking, dog. You know what I'm saying?
oh, but time
So,
out. The thing is, all right. So maybe she's 3, right?
right.
She's four. She's
Maybe
got
she's
a
3.
pre-K. She's
If
four.
she's 3, that means that and he has a whole new wife. He has a wife that is his baby mama. She knew beforehand that he had a kid.
Right.
And if you know, and if you want to get into a relationship with somebody that has a kid, which is not, there's nothing wrong with that, but you know that they're gonna always put their kids first.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's something that you got to be able to handle, and also know in the back of your mind that sometimes there are situations that will come up where you really want some real support, and that support may not be 1,000%. It may be 50, but at least he's supported, and he gonna give you the best 50 that he got. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now that's how it should be, but obviously in this situation it was a little different.
Yeah. I think like you said, going into a relationship, you need to know, especially being with somebody with a kid, you have to know whether you really want to do that or not.
It's a
And
choice.
like I said, for me, that's something that I chose to accept. And you have to be willing to know, like, if you really love that person enough to want to be okay with doing that. And if you're not okay with doing that, they can't fault you for that.
You gotta respect it, man.
They gotta respect. They gotta respect that. They cannot fault you for that because you are taking them and that child. So it's a conversation, but also you have to accept that a lot of times you are not going to come first because that child is always gonna come first. So and you just have to be okay with that. So that's the conversation that should have been had between her and her husband, early on.
Yeah.
Like I said, I wouldn't have went to the drastic thing of divorcing and all that. Maybe just a little conversation, like, okay, if you can make it, after the graduation, cool. If not, my mama can FaceTime you, I'll see you after, or just hoping that he has something planned after. But I definitely wouldn't have went into that drastic because I definitely would have wanted you to go to your child's preschool graduation. Because think about if it was our child, I would have wanted, like, that's what I'm saying. If it was our child's preschool graduation up against, my graduation, would it have been a problem then?
That's a great point.
That's exactly what I was trying to say.
Great point.
Great point.
Yeah, man. I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta respect.
How the mama look at the husband side eye and stuff.
No,
man,
at the end of the day, you gotta know what you're getting yourself into.
You gotta know.
Yeah, you gotta know.
If you want to play that game where it's gray areas and you want to be delusional, that should have taken you a long way.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, I just want to make sure at home safe and it's good when I leave home, and it's good when I come back to the house. So I want to make everybody happy. I'm telling my baby mama, this ain't for you. This is for my child. As soon as we get done, I give her gifts and her roses too. I'm going to my wife because I want to be able to go home.
The communication needs to be clear too, though. That's a
you said you're telling your baby mama this ain't. Oh, okay. That's what you said. You said you telling about this ain't for. Okay.
This ain't for you. This is for my child only.
I got you. Now I got you.
I'm gonna pay for only her.
Hey,
everybody else gotta take care of yourself.
Okay, so real quick question. So you take the daughter and the baby mama out real quick. It's graduation. Y'all do a little quick lunch or whatever. So you only paying for the daughter? Are you gonna pay for the daughter anyway?
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, cause I
So baby mama gotta pull out she gotta pull out a wallet.
Hey, so are y'all gonna get mad if I?
But no. Now if me and her come into agreements and we going half on all this, then yeah, we cool with that. And even she open her mouth, be like, "Hey, you gotta take care of all this." I'm like, "Okay, I will," because I'm a dad. I'm a dad. Yeah.
See, and that's my thing, y'all. I just don't know, cause first of all, why you can't take your daughter out on your own time? Take her out to eat. Y'all ain't all
got that too, but it's only so much the baby mom probably allowing.
Like I said. This is a situation.
Like if you get your daughter, you take her out to eat. I just don't feel like y'all all need to go eat together as one big happy family because y'all not.
Look, this is a situation.
I mean, hold on, no,
I ain't gonna lie.
I can't speak too much on this subject. I'm gonna have to be quiet.
I don't think wife gonna allow that though. I don't think wife at home gonna allow that.
I'm just saying though, but hold on.
Lord,
if she's not around though, but at the end of the day though, like this is still our child. You know what I'm saying? It's still our child. Like we ain't together, but we still want to show her, you know what I'm saying, try to give her some aspect of what a healthy family look like.
Yeah,
there's not a like.
I've seen it with my own eyes.
Look, I can't speak to this, especially since we I can't go too deep into this.
Yeah. You could.
Hey, that's just something that I personally would not like. Graduation cool, but I just would not, especially if I'm not there. I don't know if I would just personally feel comfortable.
So what if the baby's still cool with the family and she comes?
I think that's just what come with it to me though. I think that's what come with it. I think that's what come with it.
This is majority. You have to understand that there's going to be some situations
you're not going to be there.
You're not going. No. It's going to be situations you're not going to like. You're not going to like. There's nothing you can do about it.
But also,
It's out of your
conversation
control.
should be held because at the same time, which I say this
Bingo.
too, I can be okay with some things, but some things you have to accept that I'm not going to be okay with it. And
Okay.
so that goes to, I'm respecting you, but you gotta
Right.
respect me
Respect.
too.
But Don, you gotta keep a
Yeah.
smile on your face in situations
No,
like
but
that.
look,
'cause
no.
kids-
Now,
But
I
see,
ain't gotta put a smile on my face in every situation, and I'm not going to. A lot of things,
You can't tell her what not to. What not?
just
Yeah,
because you are with somebody with a kid,
you can't do that, lady. That'll flip a switch.
just because you are with you, there's a lot of things that you just don't have to take.
Right.
Are you gonna be there?
Conversations
But
can
are you
be
gonna be there
had
on my
on a
side? You gonna be there on my
respect.
side when I go there too?
Huh?
When we go to functions, you gonna be right there on my side too, right? Going to her graduation for high school.
Yeah,
all
but
the
we
games, you
talking,
gonna be right there.
about in the situation of her graduation. So you were saying that, okay, if I'm in my graduation and y'all done gone out to eat, whatever like that, I personally would not be okay with it.
Well, cool.
Yeah.
I said prior that my wife might not be happy about this, so I'm probably gonna pay for our stuff and go back to with my wife.
I
I
ain't
want to
gonna
see
lie.
that go back
That's
home.
a sticky situation. If anything, man, that got to be for some guys.
But
I feel like it could. No, time out. It really depends on the age of the child.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because if they was older, then obviously I think that you can bring your new girl to dinner to take out your daughter and she be with her mama and everybody be kind of cool. But like when you first have a kid, from what I've seen, I feel like
it's maturity, bro. I
no,
have seen situations where the baby mama and the wife is in the same room for their daughter because they both in their lives, and I've seen situations where the wife just don't go. She don't want no part.
See, and
no
that's
parts
not
of it.
okay. That's not okay because at the same time, if that is my husband or my spouse's child, yes, I'm going to show up for her graduation if I can, or her events if I can. If I would hope I would be, allowed to, that it's not a problem. But in that circumstance, like, yes, I would show up and support that child 100%. There's no way I'm finna stay at the house and be like, oh, you can go ahead, like, if as a man's perspective, if you gonna be like that, babe, why am I with you? Because once again, if you're not accepting my kid, you're not accepting me. If you're not supporting my kid, and it's just gonna be showing like favoritism. How I see it, come their kids and the husband's kid. But that just goes, like I said, where you have to know comes with dating or being with somebody with a child. But also, I just have to say, because I'm respecting you, and what comes with you, you have to respect some of my wishes as well.
Communication is key.
And this all goes back to communication.
Facts.
Yeah.
All I know is I don't want no baby mama drama, and I don't want the kids to see this. No way, no giveaway. That means I might get out of character, and I don't want to get out of character and put my foot down in front of all these people. So it gotta be some ground bracing and some foot down in this situation and communication.
At the end of the day, man, it's like this. Like you got to know what come with. You got to have that conversation.
And
no gray areas.
You got to be able to take some punches. Hey, some of them punches you got to take. You got to take a couple of them to the chin and keep it pushing.
It just what come with it, man. Just what come with it. But yeah, man, we hey.
For my child, I've been in doghouse a couple of days. I'm gonna get right back out.
Hey, look, that's a conversation for another day right there. You don't want to
There it is.
Hey,
straight up.
We're gonna close out like that, man. We're gonna close out like that, man. Realspill, man. Episode 10, man. We getting there. We getting up there, man. Episode 10, man.
What time it is?
It was a good one, man. It was a good one.
Guys,
put your foot down.
First debut, man. Yeah.
Amazing job.
Thank you. I enjoyed it.
This is good. I love it.
I love the heart topics because it's gonna get tough love. That's my tough love.
Y'all make sure to watch the show. Make sure to watch the show. You know we dropping on Wednesday.
There it is. But yeah, man, Realspill 601, man. We out of here, man. We out of here.
TMC, baby. TMC.